are we doing? How are we doing? My name is Jennifer. This is Customer Insight 21. And today we are here to find out what message you are meant to hear. We are working with the lighted gold pathway oracle cards. Today, rearrange. Your tasks or plans need getting a practical and chronological approach. Make it even a little more specifically. Divide the big task into smaller steps to balance your work better. All right, so you are meant to take steps into progress. What isn't working, you need to fix. We just went into Mercury retrograde. So this is your opportunity to find out what, since the last retrograde, have you been working on that it doesn't seem to be working out the way that you expected it to or wanted it to. What can you do to change it? How can you change it? We're about to find out right now. So listen, here we are talking about ourselves. Yes, we are. Or we are talking about the collective as a group. In most cases, I don't usually talk about romance unless it's brought up for a reason, something to do with your journey. But here we usually just talk about ourselves, our self-centeredness, and enjoy every moment of it. So let's find out what it is that we're supposed to be working on. We have 2 decks from Kevin Gray, the Divine Masters deck, and the I can name the cards in the deck, and I can't name the name of the deck. Hold on, I'll go get it. Gateway of Light Activation. Woo. Anyway, so, well, look here. We have Chamber of the Violent Flame, Karmic Release, Radical Transformation. Wow. Alright, so let's put this right here. And underneath that we have Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential, Manifestation Vortex. We have Orient Activation, Supernova, Recreation, Renewal, Rebirth by Light. And Hilarion, Divine Emergence, be seen, let the world know your gifts. Look at all that color. Look at all that color. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look here. Alright, so we're going to ask the Force Spirits what it is that we're supposed to be focusing on specifically. We have 2. We have Boar Spirit Warrior. Gather courage to confront issues you need to resolve so you can move forward. Listen, get your ass motivated. There are some motherfuckers out there that are calling your name, and if you don't answer the call this time, you're going to wish yourself a shame. Fox Spirit Strategy. Employ the power of your vision and long-term planning to bring your ideas to life. Boom! Ow, boy, listen. Whoa. With the boar and the fox, you're gonna need to be sly, but honest. Use the foxy and you're gonna need to get dirty, and you're gonna need to get grimy, but in good ways. Don't be a dick, dude. Don't be a dick. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. Where are we going to be focusing our energy? We're going to get I'm putting these out, but let me get these. I got called to get these out first, real quick. I know. Somebody's avoiding confrontation, which is continuing to hold themselves back from what they need to be taken care of. Confirmation. Alright, we have Mercury. Look here, I told you Mercury had something to do with this. Keywords: communicate, learn, travel, logic, expressive, coordinate, perceive. Card reversed, which we are in Mercury retrograde, sly, cunning, wily, calculated. Rules Gemini and Virgo. So this, like I said, you're needing to do a lot of undercover manifestations, and be willing to fuck yourself up to make yourself better in the process of that. During this Mercury retrograde, you're basically going to feel like you're, I know that there's other shows out there that are like this, but for my generation, it's Groundhog Day. This Mercury retrograde is going to feel like a Groundhog Day. And what I mean by that, go watch the movie. It's got Bill Murray in it. Especially if you're a pothead, you will laugh the whole movie. Anything he's in, you're going to laugh at. But anyway, go watch that movie, and it'll help you be able to, and you can get newer versions and different kinds of versions of that same particular movie. It's where he replays the same day over and over again until he gets it right. And that's what this Mercury retrograde is going to be doing. And you have the next 21 days of continuous over and over and over again, because after this retrograde, the lessons that you're dealing with are over. This is like a 29 for these lessons. This is like your 29th degree for a lot of your lessons right now. So take the time that you need to focus on each thing that you need to be focused on right now. I see values is popped up on my cards. A lot of us are shifting our belief systems, what we hold as valuable and what we're willing to throw away, what we want to work on and what we're willing to let go of to work on something else. What makes us, what breaks us. We're dealing with a lot of that right now. And you're becoming a better person, a better version of you, which is creating a better community. It's a lot easier to say to do the work. It's a lot harder to take the steps to do the work. And what makes it even more impressive, actually, the gift is taking the time to make sure that you're going through it thoroughly. Making sure, like, this is gonna sound, to some people, they're not gonna be okay with it. And to others, by now, you should be willing to accept it. I mean, considering we are in 2024, magic is all around us. And everything you do, everything about you is a form of magic. Your good mood, your bad mood, your acceptance, your neglect, your perseverance, all of that is magic. Every bit of it. When you write stuff down, that's magic. When you think over it, that's magic. Everything is magic. We count on the Bible. That is magic. The fact that people knew what was going to happen thousands of years ahead of when it happened, that's incredible. And that's the type of environment that I would like to be living in right now, is that one where we are so eager to live in our higher selves that that's what we're focused on. We're going to be dealing with a lot of that. I'm not trying to be rude, hateful, disrespectful to anybody. However, I'm going to be pouring out a lot more than I have been when it comes to these readings and what we're talking about. And for a while, to ensure authenticities and judgment, I'm not going to be listening to other people's right now. And that's because I've been guided to do clear readings, where like I get up in the morning or do my routine, and sometimes I'm supposed to start involving you guys again into those routines, not this month, but involving you guys a little bit into my life, according to this realm, and the spirit. The rest of it is off limits, unless it has to do with this stuff. So I appreciate everybody who's been doing stuff for me and letting me know what's going on. I just want to make sure that you know that it's not because you've done anything wrong. It's because right now, there's stuff that you need to know, and I'm your channel right now. And in order for me to do that, I have to quit focusing on what you can provide for me and what I can provide for you. And so that means that I have to cut off my energy supply when it comes to knowing what's going on, and letting that kind of, I know if I need to know something, the right messengers are going to be able to pick up. So if you need to be able to provide me a message, we are still energetically connected. If you're not meant to move forward in this passage, then our connection will slowly decipher, or it may shift into something different where we change our relation in some way. We've got a heavy 3 weeks ahead of us. It's just beginning, and we have everything we need inside of us. I need you to remember that, because in about 2 weeks, there's going to be something that goes on that is going to be kind of a rough patch. If you're in recovery, don't relapse. Go to a meeting, even if you've never been to a meeting. Get online, join a club, join a group, talk to somebody, dial 988. You can even dial 211 and get information. They'll talk to you too. I think 788 is another one that you can call. Uh, but don't relapse. It's not worth it. Like, you know, no matter if it's a day, a week, a month, many, many years, or just a few years, every day counts. So don't fuck it up during this retrograde because it's heavy on you. That means that the blessing on the other side is more extraordinary than you can imagine right now. Okay? Okay. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. 10. These cycles are ending through this retrograde. You have 21 days to rearrange your life in a way that makes you feel better, look better, and do better about yourself, your day, your mind, your body, and your grace. How can we help with this? Release doubts. You have been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to own your life. So again, you're on the right path. Many of you are on the right path. You just need to rearrange the way that you're going about your path. And then as it starts to feel better and work better, things will start to work out better for you. I'm going to get one more for you. Look here. We got two. Read. The more you read, the more you'll learn. And live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Listen. Let me tell you something. I've had some of the biggest dickheads come after me, and I'm still standing. And now, they're not looking at me like I'm a piece of shit. I said what I said. You can do this too. There's no reason for you to feel like you should be left out of having a good life. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like that either. Even if you've done bad things in your life, if you don't have to do those bad things in your life, like if you're not a vigilante, well, we'd all appreciate it if you'd stop that shit. But no, hey, you more importantly would appreciate that, I'm sure. That's your business. We still love you. Don't get mad at us because we want you in a better position where you love yourself too. Now let me get you a value card. Oh, look here. Family. Shrinking. Where do you feel sheepish or shy when it comes to money? How is this keeping you stuck? Entitlement. Do you believe you deserve to be rich? Why or why not? Either way, how does your gut response to that question illuminate your relationship to money? Maybe the way that you were raised made you feel like you weren't worthy of being able to have things, but you are very worthy. And yes, it's going to take you shifting from disposition to being in a position. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want that? Now, what I'm going to do is give you a few play cards to give you just a little what shifting your stuff just in the next few weeks can help you do, what stuff you need to be shifting, and what it's going to do for you. Look here, a powerful move and seeing beyond. 15 and 36. You've got some big gaps here. You've got the key to your sight is in moving your stuff around, seeing the big picture of things, looking deeper into what it is that you're already. Listen to me. You're not trying to work on stuff that is new right now. You are working on stuff that is presently in your experience, but you're doing it in different ways. So this, if you're trying to find out about working on something new, this isn't for you. This is for you working on something that you've already been working on. Don't stop. Feel the groove. Feel the groove. Bond it, sand it, melt it, bend it, churn it, heat it. Whatever material you're working with, when it comes to your brain, your stuff that you work with, that is you. Now what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? If a cat curls round the moon. We got repeated cycles, hanging out in the same area you're already in. But this goes a little different. We got 36 on the board. So that is a manifestation number. Please get your journal out. Essential meaning, letting go of codependent relationships, the value of interdependence. If a cat curls round the moon, it's a sign to release yourself from your enmeshments and claim the freedom and independence to be your own person with healthy boundaries. If you've gone along just to get along or engaged in people pleasing, you might be concerned about the consequences of saying no. What would happen if you set a boundary and chose what you really wanted? Don't give your power away to someone else's reactions. It's more important to choose what feels right and true for you. Celebrate your uniqueness too. Choosing to do things your way doesn't mean you're doing anything to promote endings or drama. It's a healthy separation to have your own views, your own perspectives, and still be engaged. Codependent relationships are always unhealthy and unsupportive in the long run. Speak up, share your mind, and be okay with learning from others who have different ideas. You don't have to agree with them if it's not right for you. As people, we need each other. We weren't built to live on our own, and now you are being wholly supported as a unique being, able to love and be loved, and be yourself, allowing healthy interdependence to replace the sticky quality of draining relationships. No matter what your inquiry, when a cat curls around the moon, it's a sign to step back and assess what you really want, how you really feel, and how you want to feel. Only then can you step forward. You can't go wrong. Oh, baby, you drive me crazy. Ooh, let's get a stone, and then we're going to get a message from Avalon. Let's get stoned. Let's get stoned. Let's get stoned all day long, all around. Meteorite. What it is. Meteorites are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They've been carbon dated to the beginning of time, i.e., even older than our sun. Meteorites come in three forms: nickel iron, chondrites, and palladites, infused with radiant peridot. Who needs it? Children of the stars. Where to put it? Wherever you gaze toward distant constellations, with or without opening your eyes. When to use it? When you're looking to conduct more spiritual energy. Try nickel iron meteorite. When you're looking to chat with a friend in another galaxy. Go with chondrite meteorite. When you want to feel aligned to that universal energy that pulsates through everything, try palladium meteorite. Connect to your star stuff. Woo. Live your own authentic life with courage to be your true self. Renew your focus. Oh, there it is again. Where's Bill Murray when you need it? Groundhog Day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a gratitude, because there's always a good reason for you to be here. Put this in your head when you have that issue that says, I shouldn't be here. Let's give it to you. What is it? Oh. Thanks be to God, who always leads us in triumphal procession in Christ, and through us spreads everywhere the fragrance of the knowledge of Him. 2 Corinthians 2:14. Joy runs deeper than despair. Carry 10 boom. Yes, indeed. I hope this message has helped you out tremendously. Until next time, love, light, life, kisses, and blessings.